All right. Happy Saturday afternoon. Look, oh, I'm not using those today. I was actually doing some recording work. Forgot to take them off. All right. So, we got a clear signal. You guys hear me? You see me? You all right? Next door neighbor, how you doing? Charles J. Palmer. Nice to meet you, man. Let's see. Foxy's here. Northern 123. Is that a new name? Are you a corner right with a new name, or are you new to the thing? Hey, Pineapple Cat. How you doing, man? The Pineapple Cat. I wish you have Ruben S. How you doing, buddy? Kind of trying to slow down today. Been a busy week. Today was a work day. Got done around 1 o'clock, so I'm just kind of relaxing. Oh, you saw what you played? What you played? Like a Dragon. There's no one out now too. There's two of them out actually. One's called The Man Who Erased His Name. I'm in that as well. Hey, Raiden, how you doing? Let's see. No, I'm muted. You guys can hear me, right? I think I'm organized today. I think I got it. I got it down today. I think we're doing well. Let me get this camera fixed. I'm in a relaxed state, so I'm gonna lay back here and work with you guys today. Punks, what's up, man? Good. Landon, sorry, I have not played that game. I haven't played many games. Feel too isolated when I play. Feel too lonely when I play, so I don't like feeling lonely, so I don't play. Yeah, especially when you play the big maps, like when you play on like Outbreak. It's like, oh my god, it's like I feel the emptiness of the apocalypse. I'm glad you're here, Northern. Glad you made it. Hayabusa 2922. How you doing, man? Mason. Did you watch a video from YouTube channel called Lessons in Meme Culture? I have not. No. Should I be watching that? Is that something I should be seeing? Weekend's been long. This is a work weekend. Very busy. I'm kind of relaxing here this afternoon, trying to recharge my batteries before I get back started. Been working. Been busy with a few things. So yeah. Family dude. Is a drip? So a drip is an outfit. Nice. Oh my God, Freya, how you doing? Well, it's midday for me actually. It's 2 o'clock here in LA. I'm in Burbank, so yeah. Sargento Frank, I love it. Well, you tell your brother Alex I said happy birthday, all right? I have I played most of them. Yeah, haven't played that well. I'm better now than I was. Spent the last year playing zombies, so I'm actually a little bit better on the controller. I still not gotten my first kill. I think I shared a kill with somebody. I definitely got a K in Gulag. That's it. I'm kind of a weakling when it comes to that. There you are. We cannot do a Sarge's Corner well without some type of technology glitch. That's all. That's all. Michelle, how we doing? No, camera to die. I hit the wrong button. I've got my little toggle switch here, and I just kind of messed it up. Sometimes I hit buttons. I have no idea what's going on. Hey Zach, that thing is on the way. By the way, okay, should be coming. It said arriving Monday. So there you go. I got it. Yeah. So Zach, it said that thing's been. That is a Martins, and next to it is a and that is a Fender Stratocaster next to it. Yeah. Yes, there is a Discord channel. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's called Sarge's Corner. Yeah, I hope I got it right. Those pens are kind of bulky, but I followed the instructions. So yeah. Yeah. So I've been watching news. Texas, you gotta love Texas. And half the country going one way, half the other going the other way. My question is, what are? Let's see. Cameron died, but I went past my grandparents' old house. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I can link. I would, but I don't know how. So, oh, good. We love our We love our Shuni. What do I think of Arnold Schwarzenegger? I think you got to take your hat off to a guy who does what he did. He figured out the system, and he figured it out, and he learned it, and he mastered it. Remember, he's a showman. I mean, but you have to. I really respect the amount of work it took to build the body he had. That's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of effort, and then to find out how to market that and make and create it into a and to monetize it. He made a commodity out of it. I think I hope he's not gone to Hollywood, but though he is as Hollywood as you can get, right? I think some of his comments about people who didn't want to get vaccinated were a little unfortunate in the sense that he's to hell with your freedoms. I don't know, man. People have the right to put. We should not be forced through coercion or otherwise to put a chemical or otherwise into our bodies that we don't want. And I think he added to that. Just like Jimmy Kimmel, all those guys did that, and they haven't paid any type of consequence for basically telling people they because they don't agree with their politics. It's all politics. It wasn't science. Anyways. Yeah, he was. I think he wasn't a bad governor. I think he just got caught up. It's just a cesspool. California's a cesspool. I think he had really good intentions, but I don't think he could overcome. It's like Jesse Ventura had great intentions in Minnesota, but when it comes down with the governments, unless it's a local government, and even then it can be corrupt. But a federal and state level, I think there's just it's about people making money. I think that's really the thing. Predator 2. Which one was Predator 2? Was that the one in New York? Yeah, I'm thinking of Alien 2. Alien 2 was great. Terminator 2 was possibly better than Terminator 1, I think. I think the only two there's only 2 or 3 sequels that were better than the original. I think that Godfather 2 might be better than Godfather 1, although I can't separate the two. I think Terminator 2 it is as good, if not better, than Terminator 1. And I think, like you just said, Yeah, the second Predator, that wasn't. I didn't think it was that good. Yeah. Ruben S, are you in Texas? Are you in Texas? Yeah, I'm with you guys. I support this. I think there's got to be some type of resolution to this. Yeah, I don't understand the support for having a wide open border like that. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what everything has got. Every choice we make is motivated by something, right? So you got to figure out what motivates somebody. Why is somebody doing something? And I don't understand what the idea of keeping that border unattended and free flowing. I don't know who that benefits. I don't know what the benefit is. Well, Allie, thank you. It matters. It all matters. Thank you. It matters, and I appreciate it. So, Tornado Alley X71, thank you, thank you. Appreciate very much appreciated. I think so. I think the story was a lot more complete, and I think she had figured out how to play that character. She really figured the character out by then. Then you got the yeah. I think it was great. I thought that was because there's so many twists. Because see, again, that's the movie you can't separate the two because you wouldn't have this idea about the Terminator unless the T-800 unless you saw him in the first one. So you needed the first one to set up the second one. So I think it's hard to separate movies like that. The Godfather one got like they're married together. All right, so this is how I understand it. Now, depending on the on which news service you're listening to, whether it's good or bad. So basically, the Texas border is 1,200 miles long, and it's in places there are places where it's basically separated by a river, and many places immigrant people are coming over the border, and these people are coming into this country. They're not legally. You're not allowed to just walk into the country without being permission and understanding certain things. But they're coming through, and there's one half. The government is now subsidizing this, and the people who are really paying the toll are people who live in Texas on the border town. They're getting overrun. There's 10,000 people a day coming through. That's a lot of people. So what Texas decided to do was, since the federal government will not stop the flow of illegal immigration to the country, they decided the National Guard to defend itself because they have the right to defend their borders. They feel they're having economic and there's hardship because of this. They're in danger. So it's an invasion, and they're trying to stop this invasion over the border. Now, all this language is probably inflammatory, but that's just how I'm just from what I've read about Texas. And so now the federal government, Uncle Joe Biden, decided that he was going to try to stop them from protecting themselves. And that's what it is. They try to get the Supreme Court to say they cannot supersede. And so I think the Department of Homeland Defense, I believe it is, right? I don't know who's doing. Starts to remove the barbed wire that the National Guard put in place. So, and now the National Guard says, well, you can't come in. You're violating. So it's a turf war. Who gets to decide the border of Texas? Does Texas get to decide, or does the federal government have ownership of the border? Now, if the federal government says, okay, here, y'all come on in and devastate Texas, then, well, okay, maybe Texas doesn't like that. So it's really about who gets to determine who comes through the border in Texas, and that's a very, very fundamental term. Let's see, how's 2024? It's actually going good. Yeah, good. I'm still banging it out with doing some work, doing a lot of soul searching, as we call it, and I'm working on I'm recording every day. I'm learning how to use Pro Tools. I'm learning how to program drums and use play keyboards again because I need to play bass lines and things. Let's see. I ate a cosmetics commercial. The Wolf's Den. I ate a cosmetics commercial. I have no idea what that is. All right. All right. There's a random guy at the end of each lessons in meme culture that says, and remember, like to describe, or else, if he said that to Woods, what would Woods do? Anyway, I swear to God. When I do it in the morning, I swear to God, the gardeners come by, and they must read the schedule and come by and bother me. It's like the timing is amazing. So, okay, there's a random guy at the end of each lesson in the meme culture video. He says, and remember, like describe, last, or else. Now, if he said that to Woods, what would Woods do? Nothing. The thing about the Woods character is he wouldn't get in a fight over something stupid. You know, whenever you get in a fight, you take the chance of killing somebody, or they take a chance of killing you. So if you choose to drop your gloves and go for it, you're going to make sure it's for a good fucking reason. Just don't do it because your ego's hurt or somebody said something about your mama. Like, you don't know my mother. It's like, don't be a fucking idiot. But the idea is that, you know, if you're going to go into conflict with somebody, you better make sure you're in danger and you handle it in savage and vicious fashion. You don't unless you're fighting for in the ring and you have a referee and somebody can control the chaos. But if you're not doing that, if you're out there in the street, you hold the line until it's crossed, and then you go savage, because then also you fight for your life. Whenever you go out there and just start fighting because it's your ego, let them call you a name, take a slap in the face if you have to, because the aftermath of getting violent, and especially now, I mean, California guys are getting thrown in jail for defending themselves in their homes, because now in California you have to run away, you have to leave. If someone breaks in here, I can't grab a gun or one of my sticks and whack them with it. I have to run away. And only if I'm trapped in my own house can I actually defend myself. That is where we are in California right now. This is why I have to get out of here. It's scaring the crap out of me. And there's strange stuff. Well, I got to say, there's one thing I do. If I want to get rid of trash or like old clothes, I just leave them outside. People steal them. So it's like a trash collection system. It's that kind of day, gang. It's not going to be pretty. Yeah. Yeah, maybe he should be in that cluster. Maybe it's time for all of us to get involved in that cluster. Maybe all of us should wake up. So, okay, this is for us, our communities. Where do you live? You know, what are we protecting? You know. Yeah, it's a fun scene. That's a great scene. I swear to God, I think that it's like it's too uncanny. It's like I usually what 9 o'clock when I do this, and I come around 10 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Just saying. I'm just saying. Talking to you guys, man, gives me the opportunity to talk to folks like you. Gavin Nuisance, special breed. Guy who never had a job a day in his life. All right. Okay. No, Sarge, the Twitch commercials don't think I'm wrong. But my question is, Have you been thinking about becoming an associate with Cover Corp, owner of Whole Olive? It would be nice to see Shishiro Bhutan or Minato Aqua's reaction. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I have zero fucking clue what you're talking about. The Twitch commercials don't think wrong. No, sir. Sarge, Twitch commercials don't think wrong. But my real question is, have you been thinking about becoming an associate with Cover Corp, owner of Holo Live? It'd be nice to see Shishiro Botan or Minato. I have fucking no clue what you're talking about. I swear to God, he's standing right outside my window, just making noise. I love this place. All right, family dude. Sit tight. Oh no, I left my truck windows open. So I have to watch it anyways. All right, give me a second. La 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 la. Yeah. Hey. Oh, by the way, yes, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. That helps everything. Hit that like button. I'm going through. There's my Twitter. There's the Instagram. We'll stay over there. Oh, he's almost done. There's the other Twitter. Oh, yes, there are cameos out there. The subscribe button. Here we go. No, that's the gardener. I swear to God, it's like whenever I do a show, they seem to show up. It's like if I do it 9 o'clock in the morning, they show up around 10. It's 2 o'clock, they show up. It's just. Yeah. Matthew, you know the answer. No, which is not an onion, it's a T-bone steak. We don't do that here unless you fry the crap out of it. Yeah. Honest J3 arc. Is it supposed to be honest jerk? No, I don't know. I can't keep track. So yeah, so that's it. That's today. What else is going on today? I know. I don't know what they're going to top it with. Well, what I did notice though, and this is interesting for all you folks out there who pay attention, there was this massive layoff over at Jesus Christ. There, finally. Oh my gosh. Massive layoff. Well, all through the industry. I mean, like hundreds of people got laid off this month throughout the industry. They're top level people. I don't know what's going on. I know a lot of folks are trying to build new games, get new things out, but I just saw that Treyarch lost a whole bunch of people. Now, I haven't known any staff at Treyarch for a long time. Well, the guys that I've known have all moved on to other games. They're all senior positions, but I just know that they leave. And I also heard that maybe Infinity Ward is about to take over the. I don't know. A lot of changes because I think was it Microsoft bought Activision? Is that what happened? Or Sony bought Activision? Can't keep track. All right. Let's see, Charles Palmer. All the above, man. All the above depends on how much time I have. It depends on the story. It depends on what needs to happen. Sometimes I am in that place already, and I don't have to do very much. Just walk in and say the line. So there's no one way, but there is always the same thing. That is, hit your mark, say your line. Be as honest as you can in the moment. That's the whole thing. How on can I have an honest conversation? And I mean, like, have it. Honest means like listen to somebody and then respond to what they're saying, not to what I think the character's saying. Believe that person is that, talk to the other person. Have a con. Don't just throw lines at each other, but actually have a conversation. That's really the rule of thumb. So I practice that mostly. Let's see. All right. Hole is a rabbit hole of VTubers. Search Call of Duty Shushiro Botan. Okay, I will. I will. No, don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. Sledgehammer lost 30%. Yeah, I did. A lot of folks got put away. It was Microsoft that bought Activision? That's what I heard. I don't play drums. I'm a guitar player. I don't play drums. No, I could barely keep it 2/4 going. I don't have my drum skills are very minimal. So no. Guitar, I could handle. I think I could handle some the rhythm guitars for them. I think, yeah. Oh, Shogun Toast. Thanks, man. Thank you. Are they really coming back? They're coming back. What they I don't know. Banana? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, banana. Anna banana? Yeah. Eva Lauren Berenitos. I write my own stuff. Yeah, have you ever seen any of the Christmas stuff I've done? Or yeah, I used to write whole. I've been doing it for a very long time. Maybe I'll play a couple songs while we're here today, if you guys want. A couple of the favorites. I'll play the one I'm working on right now, if you want. Haven't played. I know it's a popular game. Yeah, I know. I have never. I lit one of these back in 2007, maybe when I first found them, and they don't taste so great. I don't smoke. I don't like to smoke, but I do like the way these taste. I love the way cigars smell, but I don't like to smoke. But I do like the way these taste. So, Walter Prime. How you doing, man? Walter Prime. There's no. Where's my bananas? There's bat shit. There's bat shit. Where's my smokes? I did chew tobacco for a while. Didn't like what it did to my teeth. I kept swallowing it. It's not something I could do. This is something I can do. If they asked me to, I wouldn't. I'd love to have a GTA character, but they haven't asked me. Yeah. So far, I've only done with 3 games. I've done all the Black Ops stuff. I've done the Call of Duty stuff. I've done 3 Yakuzas and a Doom. One's called the Doom thing years ago, but I don't know if it ever came out. Let me check my emails, hang guys. This was going on. Kotaku's here. Let's see. You guys read Kotaku? Kotaku. It's a newsletter. I get all these newsletters about the industry. I read them, try to keep up, and I check up on things that are interesting. That's right. You can't, Jake. You can't Jake me. I love Johnny Young. I love that kid. He's a great dude. Great dude. Yeah. That was strictly impromptu. That was something that just came. That was a funny story. It's actually because there was a young lady. She was like an intern, or she's a script supervisor. And with me, I wrote most of the stuff Wood says in Black Apps too. And sometimes I go off book, and they kind of let me do that. And she was trying to keep track of my changes. She's a script supervisor. I think she's a script, yeah. And so she's a young gal, and she's standing on the side, and we started talking about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And there's Nurse Ratchet, okay, and her name is Nurse Ratchet, rat shit, but Ratchet. So, and I kind of took, yes, Nurse Batshit, and I don't know where it was. I'm coming off the scene. I got Rich and another guy doing that scene with Dave and his dad, and I just rolling off, and I see her standing in the corner trying to, because she's trying to write the corrections on her clipboard, and I look at her and she's like, I see her panicking. I go, "Hey, there's batshit. Where are my smokes?" And we had a lot of moments like that. Just how people kept their faces from cracking up. People just cracked up, you know. Lemonade. I don't know what that means. Well, Rockstar Games will be for it. I don't know. Oh, that was banana or apple? Apple. I hope not. I hope it's dull as hell. I hope it's not. I really pray for a dull year. I really do. My favorite franchise. My favorite franchise. Mastros. It's a steakhouse in California. My video game franchise are, God, it's gotta be, is Godfather a franchise? Yeah. Star Wars is okay. The first 3 Star Wars, and I'm done. The rest of it's all shit. It's all like it's all manipulation at that point. Who will win? Who's Ghost? I tell you who will win. The distributor, the person who sets the count. People who own the game win. That's who wins. Liz Go, how you doing? At the vets. Oh no, no, no. Well, I'm glad you're here. We miss you. I hope things are going well. For those of you who don't know, Liz Go is a longtime cornerite. She's one of our wonderful success stories, and we love hearing from her. And I hope your pooch gets well. Oh, and this is a good one. This is what this is. Back in the day, we had a thing called shake and bake. It was this basically chemicals and a little bit of seasonings and some starch, and you would roll chicken in it, right? And it made this kind of it's like fried chicken, but it's not quite that. It's called shake and bake. And what would happen was you put all the oil on, and you bake the chicken, and you cook it, and you broil the chicken, and then the bottom, all the oil and all the seasoning would congeal in the bottom with this thin layer of this kind of oily, kind of this greasy paste. But it was so good. Oh my God. And so we fight over who got to scrape the bottom of the baking sheet, because that was the best stuff in the world. It was just the seasonings and the oil and the chicken grease, and just, yeah. So that's my favorite dish. Yeah, that's life, man. Life is moving on at a rapid freaking pace. Yeah. I've been in a couple westerns. Yeah, I would love to be in a western. I would do another western. I'm not really doing much acting now. I have a couple jobs coming up. Nothing I really want to talk about. But yeah, yeah. I love riding horses. I love shooting guns. So you guys hear that they're indicting Baldwin for that manslaughter charge in Arizona. That's I'm not a big fan of Baldwin, but I don't like it when people misalign things or use things, say things that just aren't true. There's the right, and I'm a centrist, I'm a conservative, but I know the people on the right of me just hate him, and so they present him as if he wanted to shoot this woman in the face. He did. I promise you, he did not. I promise you, this is like. He's not enjoying it. He doesn't feel like he got away with something. I guarantee you, nobody would feel good about shooting anybody on set. I don't care how big a political douchebag you are. And I don't like it when people insult Biden, because of his age or his incontinence, or I like people insult Trump for whatever thing you want to line up. I'd rather have conversations about issues, about policy, but this personal stuff. And I just think that the tragedy is big enough. Let Mr. Baldwin, leave him alone. Let him handle his shit. Yes, he's famous. Yes, he can be a dick, but I'll stand 99.99% affirm that there's no way he feels good about what happened. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Well, what they got to do, right? For the obstruction. Yeah. Well. All right. So potassium is a small amount. If you enough, I had no idea that there's radiation in bananas. I had no idea. Cats are like that, man. Cats do weird things. So what else am I doing? Training. I'm playing in a hockey tournament end of February, first week of March. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to shape. Training again. I'm actually doing hill work, sprinting up and down hills. It's funny. I kind of quit on myself. I've been doing this work. Yes, I am actually. How'd you know that? That's very good. Yes, I am. Good sniffing. Good sniffing, by the way. Is it listed on the? Is it on the game? I can't remember. No, long story. That's the long story. It's a long story. Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. I don't. Is that true? I mean, I don't think so. If yes, but not in the same. I don't know. I don't know. It depends. There's so many questions. There's so many flaws in that statement. I can't even begin. Like, what's the distance from the little boy explosion where you have to be? I don't know. I think that's one of those internet rumors. What are they? Tales. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about discipline. Yeah, I found that I was talking myself out of working hard. Yeah, I preached that shit, and I found myself listening to the voices like, "You're too old for that shit. Oh, your shoulders hurt. You can't do more push-ups." And I was playing these tapes, like these meditation tapes, and I'm working out with one, and it just at the right time, like, wait a minute, it's in your mind. And I'm struggling because I have a shoulder injury. I struggle with push-ups, right? And then I heard this thing say, "Well, you just because you're struggling because you agree with this. Stop agreeing with it." And I said, "Wait a minute!" And I swear to God, the minute I just stopped, like, no, I'm not really hurt. I have an opinion about my shoulder. It's not really hurt. It's just uncomfortable. And so when I started looking at it, and my wall I sit against the wall for, like, put your back against the wall, keep your legs 90 degrees. I start off at 24 seconds. Oh my gosh. And then same thing. I go, wait, am I really hurt and suffering, or am I just, thinking about it too much? And sure enough, the minute I stopped focusing on how uncomfortable I was, I tripled the amount of time. And within a 6-minute exercise, I tripled the amount of time I sat against the wall without anything other than just changing my mindset. Yeah. Yeah, we're working at it, kiddo. See the hockey stick back there, the Easton? I stick handle in here. When I'm recording and I got to take a break, I get up at a stick handle a little bit. A band. I wish I had a band. I wish I had a band. Yeah, that would be fun. That's what I want right now. Megatron? I don't know. There is a guy named John Eric Hexum, handsome, up and coming star back. I think it was the early '90s, late '80s, early '90s, and he had a Magnum with blanks in it, and he's fucking around on set, right? And again, you should never. I mean, this is not. It's on him. I don't think anyone should go to jail for this. But and no one did. I don't think. And this fucking guy, he thought it'd be funny, so he stuck the fucking gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Now his head blanks. This shows you how you got to understand firearms. You got to understand that it's not a toy, even when it's not, especially on a set. I've seen more shit happen on set. And this guy thought he didn't understand that the blast coming out of that chamber, it's, even if it's a half charge, it's enough to do. And he put it here, and as a joke, he pulled the trigger, and it literally blew the chunk of skull right through his brain, killed him on sight. It's horrible. And that was so that happens a lot. It's like, if you're going to be around weapons, you got to be responsible, man. You can't, it's not for the untrained. That's for damn sure. The burnettes, the burnouts, the banana. Wait, what wasn't there a cartoon series called The Bananas? Right. Well, Mark is also what the hell is his name? The actor who got decapitated. They're making a Vietnam film. And the guy in the helicopter he walked right to the fucking rotor, chopped his head off. Can you imagine? That's what a nightmare. I like Thomas English muffins. That's what I like. I don't know either of these. I am so far past the modern cartoons. I go back to Popeye and Bugs Bunny and what else did we have? Bullwinkle, Moose. Was that the Twilight Zone? Yeah. I got beef with Dora. I love it. Oh my God, we've been doing this for 45 minutes. Looney Tunes, they're all, Bugs Bunny's gone, man. The Road Runner, I did not know that. That's terrible. That's horrible. I thought it was him just in between takes. He's walking. I don't remember the whole story, but that's horrible, horrifying. Now, is Big Chungus a cartoon character? Is that an actual cartoon, or is it just some kind of meme? I've heard that before. All right. What else is happening? I got 16 more minutes before I gotta go. Oh, I do believe I've been to the range and I've seen how many people don't know how to handle guns. I mean, it's got, you have to have an obsession with safety. You've got to be like manic about it. I mean, even who was I with? I'd gone to the range with somebody and they were new, and I had it was an empty pistol, right? I had no mag and nothing in it, and this individual had the range with me. They they started talking. They got very loose with it, and the guy next to got fucking angry as hell. And I went to. He's like, "Come on, this and no, you can't. You've got to be so. You got to be so overly aware, overly meticulous, even when it's obvious that the mag is released, the gun is locked back, it's totally made safe. You still have to be super, because it's about perpetuating the cautions, but perpetuating the attention. Because if you let it go once, you start your momentum in a different direction, right? So you always, even though it's obvious that, even if it's a fake gun, you treat it like it's a real weapon, because you want to keep the habit alive. I mean, on set, when somebody hands you a prop gun, you check it, you double check it, and you have on set you have this protocol. So basically, you have to acknowledge, like when the armor walks up to me, he said, "Hey Burns, here the gun." He cracks it open, gun's safe. It's not empty, and I'll take it. I'll check it over, gun's safe, thank you. And so they check it before they hand it to you. I take it, I check it, confirm it, then I go to the next guy. Oh, and then before I shoot, we'll okay, I show the actor I'm working, the gun's clear, hand it to them, they hand it back to everybody who's in the scene, grabs the gun, you all take it. It's a very time consuming process, but it's safety. And obviously you need that. And then right before the scene, you have the armor come over and give you the clip, or they load in if it's it's a similar, they load in the rounds. But yeah, that's the level of safety that I think they dropped the ball on that one, that level of safety. Intimidator. Let's see. What are things you like for breakfast? See, all that stuff is great for breakfast. It depends where I'm at. It depends on who I'm with. Usually for me, breakfast, I start off with a cup of coffee. Nothing for a couple hours, like maybe 10 o'clock. And then one of my favorites that I did it like all last year is to have one thin slice of Spam and a poached egg on sourdough. That to me is the stuff. That's the breakfast of kings. But I do like a piece of toast and a poached egg. One poached egg. I don't eat a lot of food. So yeah, love me bacon. Love those link sausages. But I can't. I don't eat a full breakfast. I do diner food. I love diner food. Well, actually, it's close. You got to leave the safety on. The safety's on until you go to shoot. The safety's always on. You don't put it on. You leave it on. It's on until right before you're going to shoot. That's why you need a lot of trigger discipline, because you got to have that finger on that safety off and on, off, click it up, click it down, click it up. And that's the first thing when we're training for for a SEAL patrol. They had me do that for an hour, just practice safety on, safety off, safety on. Before I even pull the trigger, safety on a couple hundred times. Great. It really drills in the necessity of it. Yes, sir. We talk about that here. Actually, I should get Darwin on. Darwin's at the SHOT Show all week in Vegas. So yeah. Were you a guardsman? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, disarming the population. Hey, Steven Gonzalez, get to work, man. Go out there, make it happen. Glad you're here. Next time, stop in and say hi. Say something. You are? Come down and clean mine. My pistols are so dirty. I gotta clean my pistols. I have a Glock. I get it cleaned. It's been anyways. Wow. So you're a young man. You're wow. I'm slowly getting off the coffee thing. I didn't do coffee for many years, and then I slowly got sucked back into it, and now I'm eating it again. But say that now I'm training a little more. Poland, you're my people. My people are from Poland. Yeah, my grandma was 100%. I think they're from Warsaw. Yeah. Dupa, pierogi, kapusta, gałązki. They didn't teach us much. Yeah, Burkowski's, they were, the whole, like 7 of them all came over on boat, worked in factories. You went through 2 deployments. Did we talk about this already? This sounds familiar as hell to me. Huh. Oh, to be 42 again. Oh my goodness. To be 42 years old. I have boots older than you, Intimidator. Gino, you handsome bastard. How are you? My thoughts on the Texas border. I think it's irresponsible what's happened. Even if it's only half the story is true of how many people came through, half is too many. There's reports that there's almost 22 million have come over in the last 3 or 4 years, and that's. I mean, I don't know. Even if that number is double, the fact that because we can't absorb that many people, there's no way to absorb them. And here's the thing. Now, here's a curiosity about. You have all these folks in these cities, right, that have no English skills, but yet they have signs that are really well printed, and their English is perfect on these signs. Who's making the signs? Who's making the signs? All these protest signs. I don't know, and I have a lot of issues with that. I think we have there's some things coming through the border that. But the question I have: what is the point? Everything has a reason. Everything that is done for a reason. And what is the reason? Why are you bringing people that we cannot absorb fast enough so they can acclimate and become, productive citizens? They can, because look what happened in Europe. I mean, they absorbed all these people. All the people came in, but they couldn't absorb them, so they can assimilate and have functional lives in these countries. Now you have Denmark and Sweden and Scandinavia and even Germany. They're sending them home because when somebody cannot contribute and they cannot assimilate, they're going to sit there and make their own little enclave. And now you're building the culture that was escaped from. Now you're building a little microcosm of that inside these other countries. And what do you think is going to happen? They can't be assimilated because they're not going to change because the density of behavior is now in an echo chamber. Because if you bring 2 people in and they're in with 1,000 people, they will assimilate to this 1,000. If you have 1,000 people and you bring in 500, they're not competing for resources. Now they're competing for identities. And there's got to be some willingness to give up the identity you left and give up the culture you left and assimilate to what is offered in America, right? And that's what I think is not happening. People are coming in here without giving up the thing they left. And that's how I feel about that. Tell your dad I'm playing hockey again. Tell your dad that I'm getting ready. I got a tournament to play in March back in Massachusetts. So I'm getting there. Tell him I'm getting there. Yeah, Gino, you're one of my favorites. Yeah. Yeah, airsofts are fine. Well, it's not just safety training, but it's constant safety activity. Like when Darwin and I were here doing the show, and we have guns in the show. Same thing, man. Even when we're alone at his house, right? He's got an arsenal. We make safe because you can't ever take a chance, ever. No matter how confident you think you are, no matter how safe you can have the wire tag going right through it and locked down. You don't ever want to give up the momentum and the habits, the good habit of checking, making safe. Not ever. Brock Mangiano. Hey, Brockster. How you doing, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a long time. Miss you guys. Yeah. Gnarl YTJ. All right. I'm doing great, man. It's been a good year. Yeah. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. I don't know, man. Playing the only game I've ever played is Outbreak. Playing Warzone is just a disaster for me. I don't enjoy it. I tried playing. I jumped on once to try to play. Another one of those multiplayer. I don't enjoy it. It's just not fun. I like zombies, but it's too emotionally draining right now to play zombies. So I yeah. All right. What are your favorite type? I am an Americano. I like espresso, but during the day, yeah, I drop a little hot water in it. So yeah. Oh, a lot of concerts, man. Been to a lot of concerts. I can't even begin to name them. Yeah, I used to love live music. Vivek Ramaswamy. I mean, he says a lot of things I agree with. You know, he sort of like points out things that I recognize, and I love that he's saying it. But is that blowing smoke so that the people who are on the right can hear it, or is he truly a man of change and transition? I don't know. I haven't met the man. I haven't seen enough of him. He's a politician, so I don't know. I have to see more. I like what I agree with a lot of what he says. I really do. Yeah, are you and the wife still playing some zombies? Are you still killing it out there, Brock? You know? Dude, again, that's the whole point. If you guys are sitting here talking to each other, that's why I do this show. So this is like a family party. Come in, talk to a cousin or a friend you haven't seen in a long time. That's why we're here. No offense taken whatsoever. In fact, it does my heart well. Because I can't talk to everybody at once. There's 30 of you watching right now. Sometimes there's more. So have your conversations, get to know each other, people are friends all over the world now because of this channel. I love that. All right, Jude, get out of here, man. Stay safe. And remember, keep your head up. Shit's weird out there. Are you ever going? Are you ever? Are you ever go out and party, Sarge? Do I ever go out and party? Hardly ever. I don't drink like that. I don't. Partying is not something. My life is a party. You know. I might. I don't know. Yeah, man, I miss it. I miss Outbreak. It's I love that you two play Outbreak together. That's amazing. It's a well, we know that's a conversation for another day. And yeah, I miss that. That's hard. That's why I don't go up. That's why I don't play. It's hard to do that alone. Imagine playing Outbreak by yourself. It's so fucking lonely. Yeah, don't do it. I wouldn't do it. Anyways, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, yeah, I haven't had a drink. Man, long time. Been a long time. The hockey tournament is in Western Mass in a place called North Adams. I've played in this tournament. It's called the Bay State Games, Masters Division. There's an over 50 and over 60. I'm not going to tell you which one I'm playing in. Let's see. Viv is too young. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree that with about Vivek. Yes. Oh yeah. Speed X, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, oopsie. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Big deal. Favorite film of all time? Godfather. Well, for me, it's Godfather 1 and 2 is one long film. So Godfather, without a doubt. I've seen it 100 times. I will see it another 100 before I die. Favorite film ever. Because as I change, as I grow, as I evolve, I watch it differently. It's I have not been to many recently. Just my parties are kind of low key dinner parties, conversation, talk, arts. I've evolved out of that. I've kind of changed. I don't like loud music anymore. I don't like, I like classical music. Things a little easier. Yeah, kick ass parties. I had that. My ass got kicked. I'm done. Oh yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Your English is great, Gino. Your English is freaking great. Stop it. Let's go. So, La La Lisa. Hello. You want to ask me a question? What kind of music and books do I like? What am I reading now? I am reading. My friend Tina's got a book on African art and wildlife. I read a lot of mysticism. I like science fiction. Music, it depends on my mood, man. I can go from country western. I can do gospel. I can do classical. I can do R&B. It depends on my mood. So, all right, Zombie, go out there. Have a great day. We're gonna kill this in about 6 minutes. We're done. Yeah, she got good. She gets badass. Has a lot of good tactics. She trains you now. Well, hey, I, yeah, great partner. So good for you guys. let's see. What's it? Turned 25. Congratulations, time flies. What was I doing at 25? 25, I was playing hockey. I had just got done playing hockey in Belgium, I believe, and I was playing. I was in the summer playing a pro am. 25 was what? That'd be for me. That'd be yeah. So I was. I think I was still playing hockey in Belgium, and then I was going to play in France. I think, or maybe at yours in the. I went to the yeah, I can't. Yeah. I have to look. I actually have to. Actually have to look it up in my diary someplace. Anyways, advice. Yeah, man. Remember, a thought that gets repeated becomes a belief. A belief that's given time and attention becomes momentum. Momentum dictates the quality of your life. So, be careful what you put in your brain. Be careful what thought you focus on. Be careful of the thoughts that you let rattle around in your head because you will start believing them. Okay, so that's be careful. You get to control your world if you control this. Yeah. And that's a very light, terse, that's a heading for a whole book, but just start there. Well, a minute. Yeah, we're almost done. We have 4 minutes. I'm getting out of here at in 4 minutes. It's one of the best movies. I love it. Yes, I have a tip for writing. Just start writing. Write from what you know. Write from the things you know about, and just write. Don't worry about the narrative, and don't take a class. Just write, and then once you find out if you have a problem, then you fix it. But just start writing, man. Write a story about. Just write as you hear the voice in your head talks. Don't write as if you want. Don't write what you think somebody wants to hear. Write the shit you hear in your head and the stuff you see in your imagination. Like when you close your eyes, when you're angry at somebody and you have an argument with them in your head and you're yelling at them and you're hearing them talk, that's great dialogue. That's how I write. I just take the actual stuff in my brain and put it on paper. Yeah. Good stuff. Tell them I said hi. All right. Yeah, we're Rocco. We're done with that stuff. Yeah. What are you gonna do with your grandpa? Well, we don't know that yet. We don't know that I'm not going to be in it. Oh, I know the system. Believe me, I know the system. Yes, I know the system really well, and it's once you figure it out, it makes a lot of fun, But it's also the thing is you really have to play with the other player in mind, like serve everybody on your squad. When you play it's the system of of drawing off all the zombies that you can from each item, but it's also about making sure that everybody is growing, getting points, getting their upgrades. So you work as a team. So everyone kind of had a rising tide lifts all boats kind of thing. So that's the best part of that system is you're really playing for each other, which is probably good for you and your wife. Dude, 48 is not old. You haven't even touched old age yet. You're just starting, brother. From Black Ops 1, first day of shooting, the very first scene, "You can't kill me." That was the first thing I ever shot. Yeah. What should have been my catchphrase? Oh my gosh, already 10 after. All right, Blaze Days, good stuff, man. Hey, Scream, how you doing? Yeah, it's great. It's great. That was that's what I say. It makes it hard to play. It makes it hard to play now because it's like that. It's hard to find that. That is something that what you have with your wife. That's a real special thing. So make sure that you embrace and embellish it because that's hard to find when you have that connection. It's hard to find. Yeah, you're on Discord right now. Nice. Well, Narcs likes his chaos. I love playing with Narcs, but I have to let Narcs. I have to let Narcs go because he's just so good, and I'm so freaking slow. And he saved my ass. Him and there's a bunch of guys just saved my ass. But we get into the this. I can only play Outbreak. I need space. I need to run away. I need to take the pressure off once in a while. Outbreak was good. You know what? Maybe I'll play Outbreak later today or tomorrow. Let's see. Maybe I might jump on. See if I can handle it. No, I don't know, man. If they ask me, I'll be in it, but they haven't asked me, so. Nice, done. What's up, Frank? Usual stuff. I was just explaining that to somebody today. A guy who's he's a journeyman actor about being still on camera. Yeah, he does, but he's just so good. Playing, I love him. He's like a brother. He's but I'm sure he just um, I'm sure that he's so bored playing with me because I'm so slow. I'm so methodical. I'm like, I will clear one area at a time but I love doing that. That's why when you're playing with somebody who enjoys the same thing, it's a really good experience because you get to, so if you both enjoy the experience as opposed to getting through it, you enjoy the actual experience of working together. So that's the beauty of it. Oh, dude, more than once. Oh my God, how many you guys have been saving my ass for since I started? Oh, Timothy, you saved me so many freaking times. I know. I know. FedEx. Let's see. You heard of fellow G drilling before? I have no idea what that is. Oh God, yeah. But Narcs, man. Well, anyways, I love that kid. Where is he today? He isn't. Is he probably? I hope he's on a date. He's making money. Yeah, get over there. Talk to the folks. I haven't been over in months. Me too, Gino. But who knows? Who knows? I have no power over that. Hey, Mark, how you doing? All right, I am getting. Let's see, what time is it? All right, so we're gonna wind it out here. Start saying our goodbyes. I have stuff to do. Gotta get a workout in. Gotta just. Uh, hey, Reed, have a great day. Well, we'll see. Never know what the future holds there, Brock. But anyways, maybe the three of us can play sometime too. That'd be fun. Yeah. All right, man. Peace. Do you like pie with Zoe and do you like pie with Zoe with one? I love pie. I love pie. Yeah, Brock, send me a send me a text when you're on again. Maybe I can jump on. I still got an Xbox 4 over here, so I mean it has dust on it. It still works. So all right, Liz Gal, get out of here, kid. Have a good one. See, you're at work right now, listening to this idiocy. You guys are the best. All right, I think I'm gonna call it. I love your English, Gino. I love your English. It's all good. I still understand everything you say. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for coming by, joining me at Sarge's Corner. It's been an experience as always. And I may jump on. I'll be in Sacramento on Thursday. Anybody's up in Sacramento, and then I'm here. I'm back here all week. So yeah, and yeah. All right, we good? All right, everybody. So from me to you, as it always says, Woods out.